Look at all this loot! DJ, none for you! Welcome back, I am Captain Xavier, and I am still a shameless fan of getting free stuff. Especially free, high-end, awesome tactical gizmos. And these are some pretty awesome gizmos. These are the latest offerings from Osight. We have the Osight S and the Osight X. But you can imagine which one I favor. They are red dot sights. They have all of the bells and whistles. They've got recharging covers. They've got all the stuff that the previous one I did. But these ones are super svelte. These ones are intended for pistols. I will not be putting them on pistols as I don't have any pistols that have the right footprint. At least I don't think I do. At least not ones that don't already have optics. So I'm going to be putting them on something else. These are super high-end optics. I'm going to be putting them on some of my super high-end blasters, namely my FDL3s, because my semi-automatic one that I smuggled in from Denmark has never had an optic on it, and my HVZ semi-automatic one could use a new optic. And, well, these are super fancy, so I'm going to use them. So, let's take a look. How very dare you making noise while I'm trying to film. Let's take a look at these, look at the features and the gizmos, and then get them mounted. Now, I mentioned that these are meant for pistols, so I will be using an adapter to put them on Picatinny rail. The ones that I have were not provided by the company. They have sent me a pair, but it looks like they won't get here in time for stuff. So I'm going to use the ones that I was able to acquire, and then when theirs arrive, I'll do an addendum. Anyway, let's take a look. They're super fancy, neat boxes, magnet cases, just fabulous. We have on one side all of the gizmos. We've got lanyards, we've got the tools, the charging cable, screws for mounting it on whatever you want, and a bag to keep all your gizmos in. That's the same on both sides. Really the only difference, as far as I can tell, between the two models is size. So I believe they have all the same features, it's just that the S is even smaller, just absurdly compact. Look at how svelte that is. And then the X is just a little bit bigger, which is nifty. Very, very cool. They've got screw plates. This one, I believe, is an RMR footprint, and this one is 407K, 405K. At least that's what I ordered, and that's what appears to fit. For general features, they have all the features you'd expect of an optic. I'll go with this one because it's a little bit larger and therefore easier. You push the button to turn it on, and it turns on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to the button, the light on camera. Is it in there? I don't know. I can tell you it is currently turned on. It does have multiple reticle options. I will need to check the manual again to figure out how you toggle them. Come here. Very easy to read manual. It's very nice. Aha. Alright, so you hit the plus button to turn it on, hit the plus to make it brighter or dimmer as you see fit. Manual off, you hit both buttons at the same time. It does have a motion sensor and will turn itself off, which you can disable if you don't want it. The instructions are there. Switching modes. If you hold down the plus for 3 seconds, it'll switch between manual and auto sensing mode. So I do believe it has auto adjust brightness. So it can tell whether it's really bright outside or really dim outside, and it will adjust the reticle accordingly if you want it to. And that's what you can turn on or off. It also, as I said, has sleep mode. It'll go asleep if it doesn't move for 10 minutes, and then as soon as it moves, it'll turn back on again. And if you hold down the minus for 3 seconds, it will change the reticle to, you've got dot, crosshair, and dot. I'm going to stick with dot because otherwise it upsets my astigmatism. Can we? Oh, it's just not going to show up, is it? Oh, there it is. There's the dot. Very, very clear, very svelte. The buttons are nicely recessed. Easy to adjust. It comes with an adjustment tool in the box. Let's take a look at that. It comes with a decent length charging cable, USB-C. It comes with a lanyard. I wonder what the lanyard's supposed to attach to. The tool, maybe? Yeah. But it has both the hex key for installing it as well as the tool for adjusting the center, adjusting the reticle. I can't think of the word. The zero. Yeah. Anyway, and it looks like a skull, kind of. I don't know if you can tell. So why not? Anyway, you got your tool, you got your lanyard, you got your charging cable. The charging cable does not plug into the reticle itself. The charging cable plugs into the reticle's cover. So this has a USB port, and this wirelessly, or well, not really wirelessly, but this charges your reticle. So you put this on here, and the light lights up, and it charges the reticle itself. And then when you take it off, the reticle, does its bit, and yeah. So you can plug this in, put it on, and it will charge both the battery in here and the battery in here. And then when you're out in the field, you can use the battery in here to top up the battery in here so that it doesn't drain on you. I have no idea what the battery life is. It's probably in here somewhere. 170 milliamp hours. So, super groovy. Let's go ahead and get them installed on the various blasters and maybe go do a little plinking, because plinking is fun. So, plates! Right, we're here on my indoor range because it's cold and dark outside, and we're gonna plink. I've got a little bitty dueling tree set up. I doubt I will hit anything that small at this range, but we're gonna give it a try. I've got my FDL-3, my trusty semi-automatic HVZ full-length darts firing Adventure Force wobbles with my Osight X. Love it. Let's see if I can hit anything. Oh, it is a little bit high. I got it. I got another one. I got another one. I actually hit something. Fresh mag. See if I can get those last two. Well, I hit one back. Oh, come on. Oh, get back over there. No. I saw it. It flipped. You all saw it. It just didn't stay. All right. See if I can hit him back with the other one. Right. Now for the semi-automatic one. Or the select fire one. I've got it set for semi. We will see how it do. I may go to burst on the second mag just for fun. Don't beep at me. Battery's not that low. Behave yourself. Okay, maybe the battery's a little bit low. Burst! See if we can hit anything. Not quite as much. There's a reason I still favor my semi-automatic one. Right, well, I was able to hit targets at about 20 feet. They're really small targets, the size of a little bigger than a silver dollar, maybe. Anyway, does my ability to hit this small target with an zeroed optic that I threw on a Nerf blaster really tell you anything about the quality of the optic? No, it does not. Can I talk about its durability, given that it's not actually on a slide that is racking or reciprocating? No, not really. I couldn't tell you how well it holds a 0, because that would also require me to be firing it on something that's likely to mess up the 0. I had this on crosshair mode. No wonder I couldn't see anything. Where's the button for that? There it is. There we go. Yeah, that's much more unobtrusive. Anyway, I do like that you can switch the modes very easily. But it's svelte. It's very low profile, very non-obtrusive. I like how that one looks on this one. I do like the slightly larger one on my slightly larger one, the X. The Osight X on my HVZ one. Definitely keeping that there. Like the whole recharging ability thing, rather than having to constantly put new CR 3220s or 2032s or whatever it is. The quarter-sized batteries that drains if you forget to turn your battery, your optic off. Luckily, these ones don't have that problem. They turn themselves off if they don't move, or if you forget to turn them off. I don't know if they turn off if you put the cover on them. That's a question I don't think I saw in the manual. I should ask the manufacturer what happens if you leave it turned on but you put the cover on. Does it continue to drain while it charges? These are the things we need answers to. But they're really svelte, and if you go to their website today, they're between the 21st and the 24th. They are 25% off, plus you get some other bells and whistles, some gizmos, some free stuff. If you really want to get yourself a fancy optic for some reason. If you're trolling reviews of fancy optics on a Nerf channel, why they're sending, high-end optics to some schlemiel with a Nerf channel, I'm sure I couldn't tell you. Will they continue after this video? Probably not, but it's too late. I've got the goods. Thank you for watching. But seriously, my thanks to Osight for sending me these. They are super cool. Now I gotta clean up this mess.